وإسلام ورجال وأطفال وصغير وكبير ومرض وصبي.
شو عملوا فيهم؟
قتلوهم.
ايش ممنوع؟
حسب الدين ممنوع هذا كله اللي بيصير. الخطف والزنا والهذا كله ممنوع.
أكيد بيعملوا هيك. شو سووا على الروس؟
قطع روسهم. تين حماس. بعد ما قتلوا الناس قطع روسهم جنبهم.
Well, more details that are now coming in this morning. Again, there was a second flight that came back home with all of those stranded Indians in Israel. This is the second batch of Indians arrived at Delhi's Ajay airport. That consisted of 235 passengers. Yesterday, it was 212. And this is the second batch of Indians who have been brought back home as they thank the government of India for the relief and rescue measures.
I was staying in Rehoboth in Israel. Rehoboth is like bit safe when compared to other city, but we don't know like how situation was like will turn in future because every day it is uncertain and would go off. Like we are very happy, government of India. Like we are very thankful because in this situation, difficult situation, they helped us a lot. In just span of 3 days, they have arranged everything and they brought.
What were the situations back there? Were there sirens raids?
Yes. Every day there was sirens. The first day was like for daunting 3 hours we were hearing sirens.
I was living in Haifa in Israel. It was in the northern part of Israel. And I'm doing a postdoc there at the Technion. It was fairly safe in Haifa. But in the south, things were bad, and we were listening to stories from our friends, and that was quite disheartening. But in the north, everything was safe, and we didn't have any major problems there.
Okay, did you hear any sirens raids? Any of that happened where you were staying?
Just once, but it turned out that it was a faulty alarm.
Where passengers have started coming in under Operation Ajay. The second flight carrying 235 Indians has arrived at the Indira Gandhi International Airport. Were you in a warlike situation? What was happening there?
No, I cannot say we are really struck because the safety-wise it was good. The whatever safety measurement from the institute, we followed those things and it was good actually. I really thanks to Indian government.
Well, Pradeep Datta, who's been reporting from Israel, also spoke to those stranded Indian passengers before their departure to India. Let's listen into what they had to say, especially when they have been saying that the government of India, and they are thankful to the government of India for their quick response.
Second batch of Indians who had been stuck up in Israel because of the Hamas attack are leaving for home, and you can see a big sigh of relief for them because they had applied online. And finally, one can see that olive branch has been extended by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi government. And let me speak to them and find out कैसा लग रहा है जब घर वापस जा रहे हैं?
अच्छा लग रहा है.
तो राहत की सांस?
Yes.
डर था काफी यहाँ?
हाँ, अभी डर बढ़ रहा है थोड़ा.
अच्छा. तो आपको लग रहा था कि ये आपको भारत सरकार वापस बुला लेगी?
इतनी जल्दी बुलाएगी ये नहीं लग रहा था.
तो क्या कहना चाहेंगे हमारे फॉरेन मिनिस्टर और नरेंद्र मोदी जी के लिए?
थैंक्स, बहुत बड़ा थैंक्स कि आप इतना बड़ा इनिशिएटिव ले रहे हैं इतने बड़े स्केल पर हम लोग को वापस बुलाने का. एंड जल्दी बाकी सब लोग जो भी फंसे हुए हैं उनको भी निकालें.
कैसा लग रहा है that you are going back home?
Yeah, it's nice feeling. Still we are worried about our friends that's still here. Hope they will also reach home soon. So we are very happy.
So embassy people had been very helpful here?
Yes, of course.
You are also going home? Which place you belong to?
I'm from Kolkata.
Kolkata.
Yes.
Where you had been staying here?
I was staying in Rehoboth, central Israel.
So how was the situation there?
For me, the first day was really scary. I mean, it was continuous 3-hour sirens and everything. But apart from that, although it is gradually normalizing and since the Indian government is taking the initiative, I thought of why not just go back home.
क्या कहना चाहेंगे? What you want to say to the government and this fast evacuation plan? Operation Ajay.
It's a good plan. I think we are getting evacuated, so that's very nice of the government.
So how was the situation where you had been putting up here?
It's getting worse, I guess.
So you were worried about the things?
Yes.
every time whenever they used to hear the sound of the siren, it was really worrying for them because anything can happen in such conflict-like situation because uncertainty is the only certainty. So that's one of the reasons that they applied online, but they never realized that it's going to happen so fast. So you can feel that they are right now quite relaxed and they're happy that they will be with their near and dear ones soon, and in a short while they will be taking finally their flight and will be going back home. Pradeep Datta with Sachin Rawat for Times Now.
Well, India, meanwhile, has set up a 24-hour control room in New Delhi to monitor the situation and provide access and information and assistance to its nationals in view of the ongoing development. Israel and Palestine. Yes, Indian nationals can contact the control room set up by the Ministry of External Affairs on toll-free numbers. Meanwhile, the work that has been done by the Indian government, let's tell you about the embassy that has also emailed the next lot of registered Indian citizens for 2 special flights, and the messages to other registered people will also follow for subsequent flights. This is Operation Ajay. Rishabh, we are getting to know that 2 more flights that are now being scheduled to bring back stranded Indians back home.
Well, definitely. There will be 2 more special flights that will be flying out of New Delhi today for Tel Aviv, from where they will come back with stranded Indians in Israel. Remember, this will be the 3rd and 4th such flight. 2 flights, first with around 212 people and the second with 235 people have landed yesterday and today subsequently. And now 2 more flights will bring back more Indians from water on Israel later this evening or early tomorrow morning, depending on the clearance that they get from Tel Aviv ATC. Apart from that, what the MES also suggests that the evacuation process, the repatriation process will continue for some time, and more Indians who wish to come back to the homeland will be assisted and will be brought back. Remember, under Operation Ajay, India has vowed to bring back every Indian who wants to return to India from Israel. Remember, Israel has been in a state of war since Saturday.
Thank you, Rishabh, for that information. So 2 more civilian flights that are now being scheduled for all of those registered Indian nationals who wish to return home. This is Operation Ajay working in full swing. 2 flights already yesterday and today have landed at Delhi's IGI airport. Back after a short break.